From the Mount Washington Radio Group online newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie. The town manager of Freiburg, Maine, says Police Chief Phil Weymouth has resigned, but Weymouth says he's actually retired. Freiburg Town Manager Sharon Jackson says Weymouth was put on administrative leave April 17th and resigned his position as chief on Monday. Jackson says based on her judgment, she appointed Detective Sergeant Josh Potvin as acting police chief the same day Weymouth was put on leave. Jackson declines to provide details about why Weymouth was put on leave, and the former chief hasn't provided any details so far either. Here's Weymouth.
I guess maybe I need to sit back for a minute. You can't say anything at this point because I'm still waiting for my check and a few other things.
Weymouth had been police chief in Rangeley, Maine before coming to Freiburg several years ago. One of his priorities in Freiburg was to get federal grant money to increase patrols and law enforcement on the Saco River during the peak summer months. Recently, he'd been talking to Freiburg residents about an idea to build a public safety building that would house his department, the Freiburg Fire Department, and the nonprofit Freiburg Rescue, an organization that's not affiliated with the Freiburg town government. Freiburg selectmen haven't made any comment on the idea, and Jackson says that's because Rescue hasn't presented them with a proposed plan about it. Potvin has raised the profile of the Freiburg Police Department considerably in recent months, acting as its spokesperson and releasing information about high-profile cases, such as the recent arrest of a Freiburg man suspected of breaking into homes and a business in East Freiburg. A 50-year-old former Conway man who used to write a financial advice column for the Conway Daily Sun has been indicted on 6 felony counts in connection with the alleged sexual assault of a 43-year-old woman in Conway earlier this year. David Rochew, whose current address is listed as being North Berwick Road in Wells, Maine, also faces 3 misdemeanor counts in indictments returned late last week by a Carroll County grand jury. The charges allege Brochu forced himself on the victim several times in Conway in February of this year, hit her repeatedly with his fist, and tried to strangle her. Brochu is also accused of placing a gun in the victim's hands and threatening her. The indictments only identify the victim by 2 initials. The felony counts include 4 charges of aggravated sexual assault, 1 charge of second-degree assault, and 1 charge of criminal threatening. The 3 misdemeanor charges include criminal threatening and 2 counts of simple assault. Brochu is scheduled to make his next appearance in court early next month. A ski resort in Bartlett, New Hampshire is adding a new attraction. Attitash Mountain Resort already features the Alpine Slide, the Northeastern Mountain Coaster, the valley's largest mountain coaster, and New Hampshire's first free-fall airbag jump. This season, the resort introduces a new zip tour attraction featuring the Flying Bear and Attitash aerial zip lines. 2 major zip line spans and a training span are being installed. The Flying Bear zip will be just under 5,000 feet long and reach heights greater than 400 feet in the air as it crosses the valley between the 2 mountains, making it what the resort says will be the longest single span in the contiguous U.S. The Attitash aerial zip will be just under 300 feet long and return riders to the base of Attitash Mountain. Resort President John Lowell says he expects the new attraction to open by mid-summer. In sports, the New Hampshire Fisher Cats were beaten 4-2 yesterday by the Trenton Thunder in Manchester. The teams play again tonight. The Portland Sea Dogs beat the Redden Fightin' Phils 10-2 last night at Hadlock Field in Portland. The teams play again tonight. And the Manchester Monarchs take on the Norfolk Admirals in Virginia tonight in Game 3 of their Calder Cup playoff series. The teams are tied at 1 game apiece. The Boston Red Sox beat the slumping Tampa Bay Rays 7-4 last night at Fenway. In the weather, cloudy with a chance of rain showers today, highs in the mid-40s. Southeast winds around 10 miles per hour. Rain tonight, lows in the upper 30s. Southeast winds around 10 miles per hour in the evening, becoming light. And rain in the morning Thursday, then showers likely in the afternoon, highs in the mid-60s. From the Mount Washington Radio Group online newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie.